Dr. Miles Monroe, vision is a conception that is inspired by God in the hearts of humans. It is my argument that vision is the most imperative of the senses that we possess. The speed of light is much faster than the speed of sound. About 900,000 times faster, and speed wins gold medals, people. We're talking about metals made of gold. Gold, which happens to be an amazing conductor for heat, and once you get things heated up, then baby, that's when you begin to evolve. They say just before you die, your life flashes before your eyes. Can you imagine the shitstorm of your life sounding before your ears just before you die? It would probably be all echoey and spooky and haunting and noisy, overlapping one another. It would be like a fucking nightmare. Vision is a superior gift. And like most gifts, after having had them for a while, we take them for granted on a daily basis. I try not to take my vision for granted. In the words of the legendary Steven Tyler, who, by the way, looks great for his age. If you were a claymation skeleton that has been tarred and feathered. But in his words, don't want to close my eyes, don't want to fall asleep, cause I miss you, baby, and I don't want to miss the thing. Having vision is vital to us realizing our future. It allows us to live in the moment so that we can record the present in order to remember a history. From the book of Habakkuk. For still the vision awaits its appointed time. It hastens to the end, it will not lie. If it seems slow, wait for it. It will surely come. It will not delay. I've always had incredible vision. Until I was a junior in high school and fell asleep in Sister Rosemary's history class and lost part of my sight. I put my head down in the folds of my arms to catch a couple bits of sweet school-time siesta. When I had awoken, I realized that everything was blurry. Figuring my sight would refocus in a few moments and I could get on with my life's work, I waited, and that moment never came. I stared at the chalkboard, waiting for Sister's historical message to become clear, but it did not. Surely in a few hours, or a day or two, or perhaps even a week, my vision would regain its majesty, yet it never did. To this very day, this very moment, I stand before you, and all of you are a complete blur to me. But I do know that you are in front of me. This illustrates a very important point. Just because your vision becomes unclear does not mean that you cannot still make out the thing in front of you. It may be blurry, but whatever lies before, it is most certainly still there. The light may be reflecting off of it kind of funny, and you may not be able to tell how far it is anymore, but it is still there. So if your vision cannot be fixed or calibrated, then the plan to get to what's in front of you must be changed. Whether Sister's chalkboard message was visible through the fog of my weakened eyes mattered not, because homework was still due the next motherfucking day. You see, a vision doesn't change. What's there is there, whether you're capable of seeing it or not. I implore you, have a vision. Dream. Don't be afraid to dream. Dream big. Let your dream go farther than your vision can comprehend. Dream further than even the most powerful telescope that NASA scientists could dare dream to envision. Dream comes from visions. Visions begin with our desires. Desires, visions, dreams. Our desire for security and comfort is a weight that crushes our dreams and visions. Stella Adler says, comfort is death for an artist. And I assure you that every head in here is blessed as an artist. Everyone is a visionary. It's a natural state of being. As children, you had an imagination. Can you remember that? The world told you to grow up. The world told you to be more responsible, to get a job, to get a car, most likely a 4-door sedan, get married, buy a house, have children. And all of these are very honorable and truly beautiful parts of the human experience. But do not forget where you come from. Do not leave that child behind that you once were. That child that believed anything was possible. That child that believed something even greater than magic. That child that believed in reality. A reality that was whatever you believed it would be. A wise man once told me the biggest reason your dream is never realized is because of your family. Who want to protect you and keep you safe from disappointment and failure, because they are not always able to see the vision. But the vision was yours. It was delivered to you, not them. And in spite of their concern for our well-being and safety, you must walk out of that house and so you can see further. You must venture off so that your vision grows as you do. We don't love Dr. Indiana Jones because he stayed in the lab in the safety of his classroom. We love him because he their faces and sow their relics and their artifacts. But I'm not ready. What if you're not ready? God does not choose the most talented. He uses the most willing. And we all know that because we live in Hollywood. He doesn't call the most qualified, he qualifies the call. But how do I know if I was called or if I made this all up in a drunken absinthe-soaked night of debaucheries, ill-conceived ideas, and kabuki theater with strangers that I just met, frankly, and I'm not sure that they even existed to begin with? You know because you were given the vision in the first place. I recently saw a video on the YouTubes with Denzel Washington saying, true desire in the heart for anything good is God's proof to indicate that it is yours already. I encourage you to dream. And when you awaken from your slumber, visualize what dreams may come. Open your eyes, open your shutters, open your hearts, open your windows, and open your souls. And look as far as vision can take you and go there. And once you have arrived, have enough faith to know that the next vision will be there waiting on you. In order to make your dream come true, first you must wake up. Do not go back to sleep. Allow the dawn to whisper in your ear. The enchantment will be brief. Do not go back to sleep. Instead, see until you carpe diem the fuck out of your life. Be not afraid when your eyes begin to weary and tire, for your prepositioning vision lies right next to you, loyal, and holds you like a good lover does, patient, awaiting you to clean the sleep from your eyes and refocus your sight, praying diligence with every blink and wave of your eye, filled with benevolence and reverence to the honesty and temperance. So I ask you, what do you rather see? One last thing, do me a favor, before you go to sleep tonight, tell someone you know I love you.